The stream will be starting at 8 p.m. UK time, 2000 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 8 p.m. UK time, 2000 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 8 p.m. UK time, 2000 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 8 p.m. UK time, 2000 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 8 p.m. UK time, 2000 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 8 p.m. UK time, 2000 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 8 p.m. UK time, 2000 hours BST.
Hello everybody! Hopefully you can all see and hear me, and hopefully the gremlins haven't invaded either on your side or mine. If you can't see me, do feel free to let me know, but hopefully everything other than that should be working. I know we've had a few weird camera issues before, so please do feel free to elaborate in the chat. Thank you, Double Tap, for the clarification, and hello, Marshall, as well. I did see you there. Let me just unmute the audio. This might be loud. If it is, tell me. Because that audio is coming from a wonderful little game of earlier this year called Balatro. And if you haven't heard of Balatro, well, you're about to. Thanks to a wonderful accessibility mod that's been put together by the Balatro community, along with wonderful testing from a Gamer Without Sight as well. Hence the reason I'm featuring it here, because I have been able to play Balatro, admittedly not very well, as you will see, unless I get really lucky. But yeah, how's the music? Because that's mostly what you're going to be hearing in this run, other than my screen reader, which I will have available to you to listen to as we go through this. But yeah, if you want to know what Balatro is, there will be a periodic little timer commander, little timer thing that comes up every so often that indicates where you can find the mods. If you go to reviews.sightlesscombat.com/BAL, as in small a and small l.shtml, that is the Balatro mod landing page, which admittedly does need a bit of an update because things have transpired since then. Ahoy, Jukesy! How you doing, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. Good evening, Gecko. You are about to see fun Balatro gameplay. Well, Whether it's fun, I don't know, but we'll find out. Hold on, let me just switch to the game. Just so we can test that it actually works. There we go. You've been looking forward to this? I've been looking forward to streaming this as well. Hopefully you can all see Balatro in a lovely full screen window. If it isn't full screen, then do also tell me, because we're still... Don't forget, this is still new rig territory, and I'm still testing things out as we go, as we try different streams and things. But what is Balatro? Balatro is... Okay, it only takes 40%. I can do that. Hold on, let me... Thanks for telling me, Gecko. Let me... If I do this... Does that help? Maybe? Or it might not be the game itself. It might not be... Yay, cool. Yeah, I thought it... I don't know why it decided to do that, but there must have been a reason. But yeah, Balatro is a weird game about poker hands, even though no gambling actually ever takes place in the sense of real-world money. So you essentially play poker hands to beat blinds, ironically. Because I'll try and explain this as best I can. I'm still learning. What I'll actually try and do, because Jukesy said about this the other day, he knew I was doing this stream. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and set up a new profile. I haven't done this yet. So in this little menu here, so what you would normally have is you normally have a message. I'll see if I can get it to read. Yeah, so you normally have that kind of a message. I do have a bunch of mods installed alongside, well, a few mods installed alongside this mod, which is Black Hole, and one of which is a game speed mod. We'll come onto that later. But yeah, let's try and create a new profile. So I'm using a controller. So yeah, it's a speed mod, Jukesy, and achievement enabler as well, which is good. So not all of this reads. This is still in development, the mod, but it reads enough that you can play through the game. People have beaten it. I haven't yet, I'll confess. But if I click this P1 option here at the left of the menu, it's a non-wrapping left-right menu. I'm using a controller. As I said, you can play this with keyboard. I personally don't. I saw a Rumble mod, but I hadn't got it to work, so I've deleted it for the moment. But if we go into P1 and we go left, we then seemingly get a new profile prompt, which we're going to go into. I'm going to click into this, type SK stream, hit enter. That will do. Sounds a little strange, but we'll go with it. And then if I put create profile. Yay! Yeah, there we go. So now, what you will hopefully get to see is from the very start of the game. It may trigger the tutorial, which unfortunately isn't as playable as it could be, but we can skip it as well, to the best of my knowledge. So we're going to do that if we need to. But we'll come into that in a second. So if I press this, new run, and you just get this, because you unlock decks as you go in this game, and we haven't yet. You're quite hooked to this game. To be honest, I'm nowhere near as good as some of the people I've seen. But let's just show how this works. So if I hit... Wait, why is it not... New run? If you press Y, it will give you this. There we go. That gives you loads and loads and loads of decks, most of which are locked, pretty much all of which are locked. And then you get to press this. If the speech rate is too high, do tell me and I can turn it down for you. But let's show it at default game speed just for fun. What should be default game speed? So there's a lot there. So 300 is the number of chips that you need to score using your various hands. So the way this works is basically 5-draw poker, as far as I understand it, or it's based around that. I haven't won a single run, just to be clear to those in chat who are saying about how much they've won their runs. I haven't won a single run yet, so it's not like I haven't tried or got kind of close-ish. I've got several antes. That's what I should probably explain. So you've got antes. So this is an ante. So an ante is like a biome. you know, basically a biome in like Hades, let's say, because this is a roguelite sort of, in a way. It's a deck building roguelite. It's a very unusual game. So, and each ante is composed of a small blind, a big blind, and a boss, which we can actually see here. So I'd need 300 chips to be that one. I need to like earn 450 for that. And the way you get through these ridiculous gauntlets of trials and tribulations is by getting Joker cards, but we'll come to that in a minute. Let's see if we can get 300. So we're going to click this. The cards kind of scroll through here. So now we can scroll left to right. So what you can do with this is you can discard. So the tutorial, if I were to actually try and play it through, I wouldn't be able to. But the way this game supports the tutorial at present, I believe something is being worked on, is to just dump the massive wall of text as one long paragraph, which is unfortunate. But that's the way it works at present, unfortunately. Let me get rid of this. Sorry, I'm just moving windows around. But I'm glad to hear you're doing well, by the way, Haley. I'm glad to hear you're doing well with the runs. Hopefully you're doing well too, because I've not seen you for a while here. Right, so what we're going to do is that you can actually discard. You can either discard cards by pressing Y once the cards you want are selected. I'm going for controller specifics here. Or you can press X to play the hand you've got, which can be as small as 1 card and as large as 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the 2, the 4 and the 8. Actually, no, we can go with just those 2. So you can hear it says selected. We're going to press Y to discard. And now we're going to look through our new... Ooh. So we have 3 jacks in here, and then we've got a king and an ace. We haven't got the queen in the middle. We can also discard these 3 if we wanted to. See if we can get one. So we've got 3 jacks and 2 queens, which is fun. So now if we want to see how much that'll score, we can scroll down and to our left. And I'm still not entirely sure how these numbers work, because each card also has chips involved. But we're going to press play hand, which is X. And it counts these up. Get in. So technically, first hand that we actually played, we won it. And what we can do, mid-run, we can actually up the game speed. So I'm going to press 2. And we're going to go to 16. There we go. 16 is what I have it on by default. So balance $4, cash out $6, which means you get 10. Because so there's a lot here. So these are saying not discovered. Ooh. Interesting. I haven't seen that one before. But that's what we're going to show off, the jokers, which are kind of one of the core components of Balatro. So we're going to press right bumper on this to buy it. And this happens. I mean, these aren't brilliant, but I'm just going to take one. I'm not going to take the money, I'm going to take the tarot creation. Tarot, there's different types of cards that all do different things. And the good thing is you can sell these later. Oh, we actually have a second one that we can get. Oh. Okay, these are ones I literally haven't seen before, even though I've been playing this for a while. Let's try this. See what happens. So if we do this, and then we can actually sell our previous one. Okay, so if we get rid of... Okay, we're doing management already, which I wasn't anticipating having to do. So if we remove that, and we're going to go next round. It's not the most useful joker, but we'll... When we select this, we can now look above this. Oh, cool. Yay, cool. We get one that actually gives a multiplier. So if we see any diamonds, playing those is a good idea. We have a diamond there. Although, actually, we have two of a kind here. We've actually got a third one, but we don't have enough things to do that. And if we look at this, we can still play this. See how quick that animation happened compared to before? That's because we changed the game speed thanks to the mod, the speed mod that we installed. So 7, 7. There's no actual... There's no... Let's get rid of these. I'll get rid of these. Let's get this back in. So we just got... Just trying to look and see. Because I just tried it and it worked. I just pressed 2 and it changed. So let's instead, so what you can do, say you got cards selected and you want to just deselect everything, you just press B, and it doesn't say anything, it just does it. Because it's set, if I play the message again, it might play it. There you go. So we're going to select our 7s. We're going to select our 10s. And then, we don't have to select another one, but we can. Okay, 2 pair, why not? Play that. And then... Yep. Queen, queen. And then just play these anyway. Hopefully. There we go. Yay! So that worked. So we now have a shop. So we get planet cards and everything, which level up your hands. There is so much here, like, honestly. Let's look at a planet card. Let's level up 2 packs, we've been using that. There we go. I don't entirely know how that works in terms of actually putting it in practice. Let's get rid of that joker. Because then when we select a new thing... There we go, when we select this boss blind. So, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we haven't got a... Right, what we'll do... Yeah, we can just play... We can't just play that? What? Whoa, I don't quite know... Right! I don't quite know how I scored that many, but I'll take it. Oh, well, that's why. Flipping popcorn came in clutch. Wow. Alright, I'll take it. That's the thing, there's so much information on screen that it's really hard to keep track of. Okay, so let's see if we can grab this. Wait, see what's better. Let's look at the immediately used thing. So let's try. So while this stays in hand, it's kind of confusing. I'm still trying to understand how that works, but let's sort of do some learning as we go. Let's put the King of Diamonds in. And then patches that. There we go. Let's see. Oh wow. So playing a two, well, attempting to play a two pair wasn't a bad idea. So we got to get 800. So if we play this, why not? So play a two pair. There we go. Good lord. Yes, I'm not doing the best. I'm getting there. Where's my... Oh. There we go. So the UI is a little tricky to navigate when you first do this. Ooh. So, oh, we haven't quite got enough. What do we go for? Let's go each play 10 or 4, because that's not a bad one, I would say. So you can re-roll as well. And then if I press Y, there you go. Takes us to our next round. So 2. And then and we have a chance to do a 2 pair here. 2 7s, play that. There we go. I might be making this look easy, but it's not. Okay. If anyone's got questions, feel free to ask and I'll answer what I can. What we want is a molt, really. Let's do this. So holographics are interesting. They're strange. So yeah, let's grab this. Actually, yeah, let's level up 3 of a kind just in case we happen to get it. Oh wait, we can't do that because we need to make room. So, where's it gone? It doesn't say what kind of card it is, which is interesting. So if I get rid of that... There we go. And we now have... There we go. And then we're going to add... Oh, hold on. Yeah, we have a bonus card, but it's also a diamond. Let's do that. So now next round. Oh no, this is bad. This ain't gonna be easy. Right, just play. Put the diamonds in there. Yeah, it's annoying that it counts a pair rather than a 3D select. And if we... Just trying to see if we can get a good hand out of this. No, annoyingly we can't. This is the problem I have with this game. Trying to work out what the best course of action is can be very complicated. So let's get rid of a few of these. We'll leave that plus 50 in there. Let's just get rid of a bunch of these and we'll see what we can get. So, and then we need... Let's have a look. Let's stick the ace in, see if we can get a good... Let's try. Whoosh. Ah, we got this, come on. So, let's see, 9. Yeah, we can try this. Why not? Yo, let's go! Oh, that was annoyingly complicated. Hey, Minion Slayer! Welcome in. How are you doing on the YouTube side of things? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing well, but more by luck rather than judgment. Speaking of judgment... Yeah, I was lucky there. So let's have a look here. See what we get. I mean, we don't really want those because we want diamond things. Every played card permanently gains yes, please. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, but we can't get it. So what we'll do... Not a fan of the classic YouTube stream lag? Well, I am on Twitch as well. This is simulcasting to Twitch. Let's... Let me just have a look. So let's sell this, because after this will go anyway. Let's sell that. And then grab this. There we go. And then... There we go, there's a little Balatro timer where you can look at the landing page in the Twitch chat. And it's also in the YouTube chat as well, the YouTube description. Yay, we can do that. Let's grab diamond. Actually, let's grab both of those 8s, why not? And then... Yeah, let's... Sorry, the UI is being a little temperamental. Come on. There we go. Push. There we go. So we got those 8s doing that. I would have gone for the aces, the higher cards, but sometimes those are harder to draw as well. So let's go next round. Actually, yeah, because you can have a greater number of cards. Why not? Let's add that in. Actually, we can't add that in. Let's just go into here. Right. I'm gonna... So now, normally I wouldn't, but I've heard that the wall is a really, really bad one to come up against. So let's skip and we'll re-roll. Let's do it. Oh, that's an interesting one that I haven't seen before. Okay. So I am not very good at this game yet, but I'm getting there. So we got 2 pair, there we go. And then we... Nice. So, pair. And then king. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, we can't really... That's not a bad hand anyway, let's just play it. What? Whoa! And then we can... So yeah, I don't really understand how that works in terms of why this card stays in hand. I think you have to then reorder the cards. Let me see if I can do this. So if we move this card to the right, there's no sound cues for it. Because it plays it left to right. So if I've done this right, which I may not have done. Oh, no, we don't want to do that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. Actually, if we deselect that, get rid of this. That's alright. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play. Put the ace there. Yeah, it's confusing as to why that didn't work. Let's put the 10 of diamonds down instead, actually, because that's a... Wow. Yeah, so I don't know quite why that went wrong. It just seemed to all go horribly wrong without any reason. And that's my problem with this game. You can't tell why it went wrong, you just know it did. And it doesn't make sense. But that's just me. But the good thing is, we've unlocked an extra deck, so we're going to use that. And we've unlocked things! Which we can see up there, I think? Well, we could see up there for that one, but the next one doesn't show up. So now we're back to needing 300 again. So let's get rid of these just for the sake of it for the moment. There we go. Oh, actually we got 2 pairs, so that's fine. That's alright. Another 2 pair. Oh, there we go, we got a straight. Why not? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. There we go. And the good thing is you can actually view the types of hands. It's a little inconsistent and weird, but if you press left trigger... Oh wait, we can't do it yet. I'll show you in a minute. And this is an RNIB stream if you're curious, if you want to know what... Yeah, if you... Aurelius! Is that you? If that is indeed you, the one, the only creator of the Black Hole mod, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping by. Really, really appreciate it. What's this game about? If only I knew. Basically, you play poker hands to defeat bosses and enemies. And that is it. Thank you so much, Aurelius, for not only your hard work with the mod, but also for being just kind enough to drop by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you're right, Haley. Significant issue is that we don't get any information during the scoring animation. Like, making it harder to understand why things are going wrong. Oh, God.
Card games might not be your thing, but accessible card games with interesting numbers and unlocking things all the time, probably maybe your thing?
Put it this way, it's not normally my thing, but I'm kind of enjoying the chaos, the carnage, and the satisfaction of the numbers going up. It's like the old Destiny memes. It's like, I see numbers go up, I enjoy. I'm just going to hydrate quickly because this is killing my voice. That and the soundtrack's good. By the way, hi Avid. Yeah, I showed Dukesy that message. Yeah, I'm not judging you, Avid. I'm with you on that. I'm normally not a card game person. I think once I understand how this works properly, I'll really enjoy it. But until I do, I'll keep playing. Yeah, grab one of these. There we go. Whoa! Where's it gone? You know what? I'm gonna go for diamonds because diamonds are easy. Not easy, but easier. Oh, wow. But then you have to get through to the shop. Right. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Yeah, let's just put all these in. Why not? Nice. So, 4. And then, if any of you are having trouble understanding what my screen reader is saying, do tell me, and I will assist. And I was going to say earlier, this is an RNIB stream because I'm Accessible Gaming Officer for Royal National Institute of Blind People. That is RNIB, as well as being an award-winning multi-credited accessibility consultant, gamer without sight, and content creator, of course. But if you want to know what RNIB are doing, you can find out more at rnib.in/designforeverygamer, or of course you can email gaming@rnib.org.uk as well. So let's take a risky move. Take these out of the way. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Did I? Sure, an RNIB logo on one of the loudspeakers. Really? Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't think I did, or I didn't think it was necessarily a proper straight. And that's the thing. Sometimes you're not sure, and then it just takes ages to figure out. But I think there are ways to maybe make that easy with mods. Maybe? Let's do this. Whoosh. What? Oh, it doesn't matter. It worked. I appreciate the backup, Aurelius. Yeah, in here, there we go. Ooh, interesting. Let's try it for fun. This is a new profile as well. Yeah, that I'm aware of. Maybe it was just a lapse in judgment. In terms of this, it kind of was. I just want more jokers. Oh, God, I don't like this. Let's just do that. Oh, see. Yes, yeah, it doesn't count as a straight. Which is unfortunate. Oh wait, hold on, we got two pairs. So we can this. There we go, this might help. It's the stuff where it says like 20x2. It's like, what does that actually mean? Yeah, but it still counts as a two pair, so... Yeah, but which... Oh, I know the joker you mean, yeah, I can't think what it's called, but I know the one you mean. I don't have it in this profile yet, which is unfortunate. I'll just play it, because then... Really? See, why does that only score 92 when previously... This is the thing. You get... Yeah, the point is the game so because we can't play the tutorial yet as a proper tutorial, it basically makes those numbers kind of meaningless at the moment, which is a shame. Yeah, that also makes sense. But it's like, this is where I really struggle with the bosses. So what I sometimes do is I'll go through, discard a bunch of these. Yeah, but then you get stuff like this. You know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a cool thing. So, if you want to start a run, if you're like this and you're like, how can I do any of this? You know, because I'm thinking, how do I get through any of this? All I do is I press menu, and I press Y, and it cancels the run. And then I can just press A to start a new run. So we can select these ones. There we go. See that hand? Lucky. How is this game made playing cards into something approximating Yu-Gi-Oh? I mean, it kind of has, but kind of not. Yeah. See, this is the trouble. I'm still learning, and I don't know what to take sometimes. Yeah, it's because it's not dynamic. It's because it's not. You're not playing the game to get the things to happen. Is the best way I can describe it. Like with, say, God of War Ragnarok, it's like do a heavy attack when like this cue plays or whatever it is, and then you. Exactly. Yeah, that's my summary of Balatro. Stuff just happens, and I don't know why it does. I agree with you. Or rather, sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. That's kind of half the fun of it. You know what? It'd be good to have the balance read out. Not the balance, like the cost read out first rather than the balance, like so that you know if you can get it immediately, kind of thing. Maybe? I don't know. Like, there might be an easy way to do that. Yeah, we'll grab this. Why not? So... That's alright, that's cool. No, I'm just... Yeah, I'm sure, I think there might be mods that could give you recommendations for hands and stuff maybe, but I'm not sure whether they exist. I've been looking at interesting mods. See, looking at these, the only thing I can really see is the potential for a straight, if I'm really lucky. But, yeah, like you don't really want to get rid of those higher cards. Just in case. This. I'm going to take a risk. Let's get rid of these two. Okay. So we want to... These ones, these two. And that one as well to give us the extra. Play that. So, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have the things I need. Let's go 3, 4, get rid of. And of course you don't give me the things I need. The Balatro giveth, the Balatro taketh away. Let's just try. See if we get... No. Okay. Let's just see. Okay. Inefficient when you're holding lots of cards. I think maybe. I mean, I'm happy to chat with you off stream if that would be of interest and see what we can. Like, as a person who is still learning the game, that might be useful to have that perspective. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Because I have no idea what happened during that scoring animation, it's like, why? Why was that better? See, hand size is annoying because you'd think hand size is the hand you can play, but it's actually not, apparently. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this. Yes, maybe? Well... Ooh, yeah, chips is probably better. And then grab this. See, when it says if this card is held in hand, what does that mean? This is what I'm trying to say. Like, you can only learn so much, really, and not get frustrated. Why not? Grab this. Well, that's annoying. Well, that's what I thought, but it's just not clear. This is the unfortunate thing, because one of my jokers is actually for spades, so that's kind of my fault for not looking at it. Oh, see, that was still a reasonably good score. Yeah. 8, 9, 10. Yes. That's alright. Oh, we got pairs. Put the king in, there we go. Yay! There we go. That wasn't too bad. Ooh. See, that's the thing. You have to then have it be a flush. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. The hand thing. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, it'd be good to have like a scoring sort of tutorial thing. Add more cards. Oh my god. See, with this kind of thing, if you had like Hearthstone, you could check what all those keywords mean. But with this, you don't have that functionality at present. We'll select him, we'll go for it. See if we can use it. So let's see, we need a... Let's take a risk. Yeah, it didn't do that right. Let's just play it anyway. Okay. So, put these in. We've got pairs. Whoosh! Nice! Yeah, I feel like if we had a full score breakdown for that, or at least better indicators, it might work better. But this is good fun as a game. It's a real brain teaser in the best way. I think the thing is, it's good that I can finally play it. Because the key thing was, this game released, and being a card game, you'd think, oh, it might have accessibility. No. That's not, it's hardly ever the case, in fact. It's a rarity. So having a card game that everybody's still raving about, you know, we had to wait a while, but planet cards. Why not? Let's try this, just in case we're lucky. Okay. And of course it doesn't give me that. If I had an extra card slot in my hand. There we go. So, there we go. And let's play this. Nice. See, it's mostly just play things, numbers go up. Kind of. And then the other one. This. Yeah, why not? Get an extra jack in the deck. Good idea. Next. So I don't understand how face down stuff works in terms of this. It's not massively clear. You just see. There you go. And then just play. So, let's discard these and we'll see. Oh, no. So we've got 2 10s, 7s. Yeah, let's just go for that. Okay. So, 2, 4, 5, get rid of these. Get rid of these just in case. Ooh. Oh. It's unfortunate that I don't have the extra card. What we could do is we could... Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full house, let's go! Why not? There we go. Grab this. Yeah, these are. I don't even know. Don't even understand how that one works. Let's just skip that. Right. See, the interesting thing is let's get rid of these two. Yay! Nice! Let's play this. That gives us a... There we go. We can play... Oh! See, oh yeah, hands, right. So if I press left trigger... Oh, why is it not that? Or is it the other one? I'm trying to get it to show the hand view, which it is not showing. Hang on, if I... Oh, so it's those ones, right. So if I... Yeah, I thought it was left trigger for the hand view, but it clearly isn't working for some reason. Let's just get this done. Also doesn't tell you when pressing... I'll take your word for it, Ori. I'll take your word for it. But to be honest, knowing it was a full house definitely gave me the confidence. So having some kind of option. I was trying to get the hands played thing up, not hands played, the types of poker hands. I know there's a button for it, but I couldn't seem to find it. And I thought it was one of the triggers, but maybe it isn't. Baboon, I haven't done a review of Madden 25, partly because when I even... That's the back button? Is it the... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I haven't done a review of Madden 25 because I genuinely do not understand American football, for a start. I will look at it though, because I've not heard many people talking about it either. In terms of any positives or negatives compared to like previous installments. Given you've suggested it, I will take a look, but I'm currently in the middle of reviewing Star Wars Outlaws amongst other things, so amongst looking at other things. So do be aware that it will take a while, but I will look. Why? Well.
Next round.
Why not grab this? I mean... When you say a review, you are talking about a written review, right, Babu? Let's grab this plus 30 chips thing. We'll see how good we can get with this. So, why not? Nice. I wouldn't be comfortable doing a written review on an American football game. If it were a soccer game, I might be. Or a football game, as we call it over here. But that's just me. It's simply because I wouldn't want to misspeak on a game, a sports game, that I have no idea how it works. But that's just me personally. Basically, the anecdote I always share about Madden is when I reviewed Madden 18, I think it was one of those games, or like whichever the first one was to have accessibility. I had the NFL Beginner's Guide open and the Accessibility Guide open, and I still had no idea what I was doing. Like, it made very little sense to me because the sport was a complete unknown, and in my case anyway. And I still managed to absolutely fluke my first ever game, and I have no idea how. Whoa. Why not? Yeah. No, so it would be a written review, basically, is what I was trying to say. Good question, though. If you want to see what else I play, Twitch is probably the best place to find me, where I am simulcasting this video. Where's the... There we go. Ooh. So do we? See, do we substitute this out? We can decide afterwards. Let's grab this, why not? Next round. It'd be good if you could tell Jokers and Taros apart. Or Elias. It'd be good if you could tell those apart. Nobody else play an action game online. Do you mean like a multiplayer game? Is that what you mean? Because if so, I am very much sort of on that in that situation as well. But I'm looking forward to Diablo in October with Nav Assist with Overworld Nav. That'll be good if that comes into being as well as we want it. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen with dungeons, but you know. Yeah, might play around on it. Yeah, I mean, I play a lot of Gears, Sea of Thieves with people, of course. If you've seen my videos, Hearthstone. Well, I mean, yeah, Hearthstone isn't really an action game. I mean, there's not really a lot of fighting games technically. Depends what you want in terms of genres, which is unfortunate. Oh, I can actually buy that. I should have. Oh, I see. Yeah, just having it say the category once when you're in that category. Like, it wouldn't have to say it for every single card once you switch category. So, like, see, with Joker, it will read the word Joker on some of them. See, it says tarot there, but if you just switched that to the beginning, but if you just had it be like Joker here, and then if you had like tarot here between these two as you scroll across. Am I making sense? Why not? Grab that. There we go. Oh wait, just stick the 9 in. Yep. One shot! Basically the equivalent to...
Headshot.
There we go. That was just an idea, Ori. I'd be happy to discuss that further with you if you're interested. I'm impressed I got that first go. Grab that, why not have an extra ace? I mean, why the heck not? Oh, we can't. Okay, it's all good. Yep. Nice. Oh wait, what? Whoops. On PS4. Personally, I can't recommend Madden myself. Partly because I haven't played it for years, and when I did, it wasn't great. But that's as a non-US person, which is the key, or a non-American football person, I should say. See, it's really tough. Like, if you've not played stuff like the Veil Shadow of the Crown, I'd recommend that. That's fun. As Dusk Falls as well. That's less of an action game, but it's very narrative heavy. It's a very heavy game, but it's very, very good. It's got audio description and everything as well. Spider-Man 2, if you can get the small amounts of assistance that will be needed for, I think, 1 or 2 main story missions, maybe. And there's a bunch of other side stuff as well that you can do. There's some that you can't do, but Spider-Man 2 is pretty solid in terms of its accessibility. The combat's good fun. God of War Ragnarok as well. There is a guide in writing, or it's being written up by myself and the wonderful SLJ. And we're putting it together slowly but surely. The next phase is due for release soon. Stay tuned to my socials and stuff for that one. That's going to happen. I need that Joker that makes things link together. See, do I risk that? You know what? I'll just play it. Okay. Wait. Yeah, why not? Yeah, as dusk falls, yeah. It got a PS5 port as of earlier this year. You can read my review on my website if you haven't already seen it. Whoa, I like that. Yeah, why not? Oh no, we can't get that. You know what, let's get rid of this and let's grab the other one. Let's, yeah, oh no wait, hold on, that's a tower rather than a planet. I pressed the wrong thing! Ah, that's annoying. Oh! Yay, that's the thing we wanted! That's cool, let's grab this. What? Oh. That's the thing where you can't tell sometimes if they're jokers or not. Grab this. So could I buy this one with this? I'm guessing probably not. Because I want to just... Yeah, see, there's nothing else I can do. I'd have to actually substitute. Oh, you know what? We'll get rid of this. Yeah. Grab that. There we go. So it's about micromanagement. Let's see what ones we get. Let's go. Why not? There we go. Hopefully that works. Oh cool, add more cards! There we go. Let's just play it. There we go, and then yeah, see. Really? Oh, but then you can't tell if they're consumables easily. Arguably. Oh, hold on. 10 jack. Yeah, let's go! Oh, I haven't got the... Ow. So... I'm going to take a risk here. What do we do here? That's the question. Because we could try and go for the straight. If we get rid of one of these and one of these. Yeah, let's do that. No. Yeah, we weren't lucky enough. Oh well. Why not? Wow! That's annoying. Ooh. Wait, hold on, we can get better this. Wait. This. Ah! Yeah, we were a couple hundred off. Ah, man, that was going well, and then it wasn't. This is the thing, I don't know what I did wrong necessarily. I'm not entirely sure. But it wasn't a bad run. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch to... I'm going to switch to my actual profile that I've been using as well. See, copy. What does copy do? Because copy doesn't actually seem to copy anything, unless I'm much mistaken. Let me just quickly look. Oh, it just copies a code? I don't know what the code is. Oh, is that the seed? In which case that should be labelled as copy seed. I would say. Yeah.
Main menu.
Let's main menu this. What we'll do. It'd be good if it told you what you'd unlocked, like that was an unlock as well. No, but Aurelius is one of the amazing people responsible for this mod existing at all, and has done a fantastic job of making this game accessible. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I would join the Discord, but unfortunately I need to look at my server limit. Can I easily get to... Where's my other profile? Give me... No. Wait. Are you telling me I haven't actually created a second profile here? So I had one before that I'd actually created previously, which I now can't find. Have I accidentally renamed my existing... Yeah. You're telling me, Ori. Right, let's just not worry about that then. Let's just carry on, because I may have been playing with my existing profile and just renamed it without realising it. Okay, that's fine. New run. Wait, new run. It should have a name because it said P1 before. Okay, it is there, fine. Let's see if we can get in. Okay, let's load. Let's try load. Hit this. Whoosh. There we go. There we go. See, it says P1 there. Alright. That's what I was expecting it to read. I don't know, yeah, it's weird. So? There we go. Oh, okay. Wow. Let's just play. Let's just play this. Push. Partly because we can go 9, 10, Jack. Yeah, that's a fair point. But then I got rid of. I thought I got rid of banner. Maybe I missed that. Oh, I don't know. I wish there was a way to view a log of what you did in your run. Like, that'd be interesting. Like an actual sort of text log that you could then just paste and then realise where you went wrong. Yeah, that's... Whee, play this. Nice. See, it says one selected card. So is this a consumable tarot? I'm guessing it probably is. Let's grab a Joker. All tarots are consumables? Are they though? I don't know. Maybe I've been using tarots wrong the entire time. So like if we get this one... Let's use this as like a test. Yeah, but consumable surely means you use it and then it's gone, right? Hence it is consumed. So like, how do I define which card I want to be enhanced into the thing? Like if I want to turn... Ah, there we go, okay. So I've been using this wrong. That's fine. Wait, what? Oh, there we go, yeah. There we go. So ah, right, so hands. Oh, okay, so it is view, or back. I thought it was a trigger. Why did I think it was a trigger? What game did I play? I don't know. Oh, goodness me. So this, yeah, so this menu is a little confusing. Like as in, I'm going left and right, and it's putting me on different elements of it. All I want to do is look at what Full House is. And yet... There we go. There we go. That was worth it. Double the rank of lowest card. Okay. So we've got 5. So let's do this. And then this. And then next round, there we go. Oh god. Oh, okay. So we got 2, 3. Yeah. Wait, oh no, we don't have the... I'm selecting... Oh. It's not really going to do anything. Let's dig for it, why not? Hold on, we need 2, 3, 4. Really? You know what we're going to do? We're just going to get rid of... Yeah, why not? There we go. See, I don't know how much this is going to score. I really couldn't tell you, which is unfortunate. Wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, I haven't got the after. Yeah, we'll just try. Yay! So I've been using taros wrong. I'm guessing planets are consumable. Well, are planets are consumable as well? Grab that. Next thing. Get rid of these. Yeah, 'cause we got these ones. Yes! There we go. We go... Wait, hold on. Of course it's the wrong one. Oh god. That sounds confusing and complicated. Right, let's go this. Wait, 9, 10, that, this. Inputs being inconsistent? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh god, that sounds annoyingly complicated to use. Yeah. Yes, please. There we go. And next, oh, next. Goodness me. Let's play it. Okay. So, we'll play this and we'll just... See, I wanted... Right, we're gonna take the risk. get rid of these and we'll see if we can get the rest of it. Yes! Oh no, wait, whoops. 5, 6. Play! Yay! See, that's the thing. When I know what I'm trying to do, my brain is fine with it. It's when the game's like, no, do this other thing. It's like, what? That's grab it. Oh! Incoming raid! Hey Disco, welcome in! How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. What were you playing, Disco? How did it go? And for those that don't know me, I'm Sightless Combat, award-winning multi-credited accessibility consultant at Gamer Without Sight, as well as being Accessible Gaming Officer for RNIB, that is Royal National Institute of Blind People. And and we are playing the one, the only Balatro, thanks to, in part, the wonderful work of Aurelius, who is in the chat. You played Sea of Thieves? Yarr! Also, probably a bunch of outgoing player! Probably a bunch of that as well, I wouldn't be surprised. How were your voyages on the seas? Did they go well? I hope so. Just hydrating. Yes, I'm playing Balatro with an accessibility mod. I am still learning the game, and it is very complicated in places. Nice! Good to hear you had fun. How do I like Balatro? I'm still on the fence. Like, I like it when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's frustrating. As in, there's certain things the game isn't telling me yet that would be really good to know. But that's just me, and kind of like the in-development mod. And if you want to know where to find out about the mod, there is a landing page link in my chat. It should still be in the chat. If not, I can just put it in. Let me just see if I can do that. Yeah, if you go to... Ooh, whoops. I can't type. If you go to there, then that's my little landing page I set up. I still need to update it a little, but that should give you an idea of how this works. But it's an interesting mod, and I like the game. Put it this way, somebody mentioned on the YouTube side of things Madden earlier, the American football games, and I personally couldn't get on with those because I'm completely unfamiliar with American football, but at the very least I have an understanding of poker, so that helps a little with this. Oh god, right, it's going to be horrible. Or not! Let's go! Worth it! Oh my word, that was worth it. I think only Americans understand American football. I mean, possibly, though of course it's recently become a thing over here as well in the UK. By the way, Disco, how did you find me? I've seen your name around, and I'm trying to remember how I found you, but I think it might have been... I'm not entirely sure. I was just curious. Always interested to know how people stumble across my channel, my streams. Ah, where is... There we go. Yes, please. No, thank you. Because I am very much used to how screen readers work. I have never had any sight whatsoever. That's what I mean when I say I'm a gamer without sight. So I'm very much used to this speaking at this speed. If you need me to turn it down, I will do so. Just ask. And I can do it for a little while. Oh, you found me for Frank. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Frank and I would have been streaming today, but this came out and schedules have changed. So you will see Frank and I reunite next week, possibly for Star Wars Outlaws, which, full disclosure, I have received a review code for, thanks to the wonderful folks at Ubisoft. Review embargo lifts August 26th, so stay tuned for impressions, or I guess skimpressions in a sense. That might not be the... It won't be necessarily in the skimpressions format you're accustomed to, i.e. YouTube videos. Star Wars stream, exactly. I'm always hyped to do a Star Wars stream when I get the chance. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Hold on, let me put you into full screen, or me into full screen. Look, there you go. You can see all of the pop vinyls. And for the record, this is how I read the game. Thank you very much. I mean, the wall of stuff is very fun. We are gonna not redesign it, we're just looking at how to add to it without breaking it. Yeah, let's level up straight because we're doing these. Whoosh, nice. Next. There we go. And no offense taken. Like the reason. So if you type !GWS into my chat, you will get an explanation as to why I use the term gamer without sight, because it's maybe quite an interesting question, given you said blind people just now. There you go. Yes! Wait, hold on. Oh, that's a diamond. So let's do this. Hold on. So how do I have to get when you say the game? So the game has been played at this speed. What you mean, Balatro? Yeah, let's just play it. Whoosh. Nice. Oh. Nice. I need like a. Yeah, so Balatro. I've got a few mods installed. I've got, of course, Black Hole, which is powering the screen reader stuff, courtesy of the wonderful Aurelius. And I've also got the, I think it's called Nopius, the speed mod installed as well. Hang on, I think I can show you. There you go. Oh, let me get that for you. Sorry, Aurelius, let me grab that for you. I'll just copy the message. There you go. Sorry, Ori. I should have said. There we go. That's alright, Disco. Always feel free to reach out, and if you want to know where to find me and when, best place to see that and have a chat to all of us as well is the Discord server. And of course, my socials, other socials as well. There you go. If you want to follow me on there too. I think you probably follow me on a few of those already. But glad you had a good stream. Hopefully you have a good decompress. How do you install these mods? So the landing page I pasted earlier should give you most of the instructions at the very least. Let me repaste it for you. I don't have a command yet for this. Let me grab that. There you go. There's the little landing page. By the way, BTD, how do you want me to address you, or is that fitting enough? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the only reason I'm not on there is because I don't have enough servers, server room? We'll go with that. Yes, please. Sure. That's fine, BTD. That's all cool. I might just call you B. If that's alright with you. Goodness me, let's... Oh, we got pairs. We're going to take a risk here. Taking a massive risk. Oh. Nice. We need like a Dark Souls sound for that, like blind defeated with like a big whoosh noise. Oh, that'd be cool. A Balatro audio mod that turns it into like Dark Souls style sound effects. I'll be up for that. What? Wait, photograph? What do you mean? What do you mean photograph, B? I'm confused. The what? Oh, do you mean right? The one that's not discovered? Yes. Thank you. Sorry, I was very confused. Oh, I need to do things. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I'm really getting it. Hand thing. Oh god. Oh. I guess. I would say no backseating normally, but you seem to know a lot more about this than me. So let's do that. Nice. Let's just... Oh wait, we don't need to do that really, because... Oh god. I don't know. I guess there's no harm in it. Hey, nighttime! This is a strange game, but it is fun, Owl. No, no, you're good. Well, it's not necessarily that. Like, it's just a matter of getting the names so we both know what we're on about. That's all. And I am still learning this game very much, and I probably will be for a long time. Because it is called Photograph, so... Grab this. Yeah, why not? Why not? Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a pair. See, I could... See, I could go for a straight, but then I've got to dig for it. I guess? 6, 7, 8. Let's risk it. Let's see. Yeah, but now I can't do a straight. It's because I have to keep looking at it and it keeps changing. So 5, 7, right. What we'll do is we'll... Yeah, because we need to play... Yeah, agreed. And I don't really even know what I'm on about. Let's leave a 2 there and then... A flush of ancient Joker suit? What? Yeah, yeah. Oh, what the heck? Oh, wait, whoops. So we got most of it. Oh. Yeah, let's go. And then... Yeah, no, I did wonder. Yeah. Agreed. That's good. I'll take that. That was a ludicrous number. It might be one of our biggest numbers. Maybe. Wow. Well, then you get stuff like that, Ori. You get stuff like that where it's like, you get no discards. I don't know. It's weird. But what have you all been playing? What have you all been up to? Yeah. No, I get that. I see what you mean. I'm still getting to grips with how all of it works, and Ori just taught me that like certain things are just usable within the game. They are like actual consumable things, but they weren't necessarily signposted by the mod. So still learning things. Yay. What I was saying was, what have you been playing? How's it all been going? Burglar is not one of them? What? What is burglar? What? I'm confused. Goodness me. Oh God. This is the trouble. I don't know the lingo yet. Oh, the undiscovered. Ah, right. See, that's interesting because you know what it is by being able to see it. I wouldn't know what it is. Is that only because you can see the text on the thing and it just tells you? Yeah, let's grab this. Ooh, fun. Wait, choose how many? 2? But then other people would be as well. No, so they are named, but only once they're discovered. Let's just grab an ace, because why not? And then a queen as well. So discover is buying. Right, next round. Oh, Jesus. Right. So what are we doing? So clubs. Oh, hold on. So if I get rid of these. Yeah, because we're going for. Why not? Oh, did I? Oh. Yeah, no, I did. I looked at that. Yeah, see, it didn't look like a flush, though. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding. Oh, yeah! Oh, so it's just all of... Oh! Silly me. Right, yeah. This is the thing. I'm having to juggle learning the game and remembering how poker hands work. So how do I then convert? How do we... Yeah, so... Yeah, let's do this. Numbers go zoom, I think is how we would phrase that. That is ludicrous. Well done, chat. Thanks for that. Appreciate the tips. Useful. Ancient Joker for the win, indeed. So I had a card that is called a wild card, and it can basically be used as any suit. And I had all clubs except for that last one. Yeah, wild cards automatically count as any suit. So it was like, King is wild card is also then clubs. So 5 clubs equals flush. Flush plus all the multiplier things gives you that. Right, hang on. Sort of-ish, yeah, well, I don't know, maybe. Or like, well, no, because it counts as any suit. It's not SK has all these. That's a good question. No, so you don't have to say what you want, Jukesy. You just convert, like it just knows. It is all 4 suits at one time. So how do I hear the chat of the game and the game at the same time? So I've got one synth doing chat, one synth doing game, essentially, and they're both at the same time. See, do I go for this as well? Oh, see, these are... these are good ones. What do we do, chat? What do we do? See, I would say get rid of this and then stick this one in, maybe, or even Steven, possibly, because then we've got the odd and the evens. What? Will you keep your language clean, by the way? Keep your language clean even if the game doesn't. That's one of my rules. Was it? Still get bad base mold. How do you even calculate that? This is what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to get the maths in my head. It's all right, but just keep it in mind for future things. B. I appreciate it though. Appreciate the apology. So no, ancient is different. Ancient. Let me show you. So ancient is basically whatever suit it happens to be. Wait, what? The what? So splash means non-scoring. Non-scoring ancient suit cards that score. So is that a good idea then? I was also thinking of maybe doing even instead, because then we've got the odds and the evens going. And B, in answer to your question, these seem useful. It handles it the same way as you'd expect. It just swears at you, basically, in terms of that answer. And if you want to know how this mod works, or rather how to install it, there is a landing page I put together. The instructions are in the YouTube description and in the Twitch chat as well. They're being pasted by the little timer. And this is an RNIB stream. If you want to know what RNIB do in the gaming space, that is Royal National Institute of Blind People, of course, of which I am an accessible gaming officer. You can look at rnib.in/design-for-every-gamer. Even I wasn't saying over space. Was I saying over space? Okay. So no, but no. GWB. I appreciate the attempt at humour, but that's not what it means. We use GWS as a deliberate term, so yeah, I'd appreciate if you acknowledge that. Space is rather inconsistent. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, oh god, has my Balatro crashed? Oh, hold on, we might have an issue here. I think something's broken. Hold on.
Firebot version.
Oh, what?
Start. OB Firebot.
Why?
C game.
NVDA's crashed.
VG. Balatro.
Let me see if I can.
Desktop.
Let me see if I can resurrect it.
NVDA. Exiting narrator.
Base multiplier, I think, Dukesy. There we go. Right. Yeah, I had to resurrect NVDA from the. There we go. That's better. None of that. What I meant was I knew what you were going for, B. Like we love a good pun round here. It's just that particular term. I mean, I guess it still works. You know what? Here, have that. There you go. Yeah. So you know what? Let's get rid of space and let's replace even. Let's replace it with even and see how we do. See. Ori, would you be interested in collaborating with me on writing like a "this is how the scoring works" kind of a section for my little landing page? Because I've seen wiki pages and stuff, but at the time I couldn't make much sense of it. Having everything in one place might be useful. Oh god, hang on, let me get rid of that. Like setting up there for straights? I mean, yes. Yeah, because the information you're giving me now is extremely useful. Even if I don't necessarily retain it. So let's sell this. and grab this. Yeah, no, both of which are valid topics, B. You can ask about both, and I don't have any objections at all. This is why we do these streams, to raise awareness, to educate on accessibility, to have a laugh, be a fun, positive community. Yeah, why not? Let's wow. I mean, we can do that anyway, just in case we get pairs. Because we don't have a choice. See, I would go full house. I mean, oh, that's cool. You can check that in here. That's fun. Oh yeah. Well, no, we're really going for straights, really, aren't we? So straight, I guess. I mean, that'd be luck, but we could. Yeah, why not? Because it ties into technically into our build. So we can't. So when you say every played card counts in scoring, would that be of use to this build? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This is what does my head in. All the numbers and not understanding how they work together. I think I kind of had this thing with Hearthstone before, though. And then I eventually... Well, no, Hearthstone is actually easier, arguably. Hearthstone is easier because it's basically bigger number and they correlate to each other. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah, the soundtrack will be stuck in your head. Yeah, and Jukes, he's right. Yeah, so like language-wise, it's, you know, watch, see. It's like, did you see that movie the other day, or that new trailer, or have you watched people play Balatro yet? It's not like connection. Grr. Let's just. Well, puzzle games don't really. They kind of exist in. Yeah, I'm happy to like have those as supplementaries as well, Ori. Like we can chat about that off stream. Hopefully you get your connection sorted out as well, by the way. Hopefully that goes well. Yeah, in terms of puzzle games, like audio-only games have existed for decades, but puzzle games were never really a strong suit. They were tried, they've been done, but not in the mainstream fashion. Not like stuff like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. Don't have. Oh wait. Oh, that was lucky. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be silly. I guess we could actually play it though. Won't score much for it though, as far as I know. Yeah, let's discard these. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. Yay! Let's go, watch this. Nice! Yeah. I mean, yeah, you had Metris, Jixie, you also had Dotris as well as accessible versions of Tetris. Unfortunately, Dotris doesn't work on my display. Otherwise, I'd give that a shot. X3 more on final hand of round. So if you've only got one hand remaining, I'm guessing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, if only. If I could play Portal, I would. But unfortunately, that's never been done. No, Dotris still exists, but you have to have the right hardware to get it to work. Let's grab this voucher. Just in case we need it. Alright, so what's our suit? Oh my god. Oh no, there's a heart there. We don't want to... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, or you could just have like a little haptic that indicates, because it'd be like haptic and sound cue to indicate when you wrap round. So then it's not like giving you any extra numbers to worry about. Maybe. Yeah, see, what does it sort by default? Because it's not very clear from this. Indeed. Okay. It'd be good just to have a little... Yeah, that's what I thought. And... Let's go. Nice. Worth it. So you know what? We're going to leave that here. We're going to save it. I think it saves here. Let's just double check. The main menu. Unlocking. What? Whoa! Never seen that one before.
Continue.
Well, I haven't seen anything before, but that's beside the point. Yeah, the individual Jixie was referring to was Brandon Cole, who worked on games like The Last of Us Part 2, Forza, Mortal Kombat 1, and others as well. But those were sort of the three big projects, arguably, that you might have known him for. Thanks for what, Jixie? Yeah, but you need a screen reader installed, arguably for the best experience. So you want like NVDA, which is free, non-visual desktop access. Let's just play and see if we continue. Continue? No? Continue? How do we... No, you know what? I'm going to leave that alone. What we'll do... Hang on, if I... Whoop. We're going a 5-sentence message. Oh, Lord. No, I understand. Yeah, that was a pretty big shock as of relatively recently. Linux. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, there aren't many, and I don't know if they even work with this mod. I don't know, because it's a Windows thing. Ori, you might be able to assist with that. I'm not sure whether it works on Linux. But yeah, it'd be an interesting thing to. I mean, yeah, I don't even know how this mod interfaces with Linux. No, I was just curious. It was just interesting because I genuinely don't know. But yeah, anyway, we are going to end this stream here. I hope you've all enjoyed this. I've loved it. It's been great fun having you all helping me through. The look of realization on your face, Jukesy, I could see it from here. Yeah, but I really hope you've all enjoyed this. I've loved it, having you all there to back me up and help and assist and help me learn. I am on controller, for anyone who's been curious about it. I've been using an Xbox controller. Oh, you might start in a minute? Well, I wish you luck, Jukesy. You've seen like later game, not late game, but later game. So that's probably an interesting place to look at. But in any case, Sunday. Yeah, if you want to see me play a completely different type of game on Sunday, it will be Sea of Thieves. No, it won't be Sea of Thieves. It'll be Gears. Ooh, good question, Jixie. I would say get some rest. Grab a controller and start tomorrow. Potentially. Everybody's like, "Are you on the Discord?" I'm like, I don't have enough room. At least at the moment. Yeah, the mod has support for emulating a controller with the keyboard, but then you have to remember the keyboard mappings. Well, people have done it. People do run on Linux. I haven't done it, but I tried it years ago and it never worked. But that was just me. Probably doing it wrong. Sunday is going to be Gears 5, which will be a lot of fun. If you haven't seen me play a game like that before, do come along and join me with everybody on there, which will be good. I'll thank you for putting the Discord link in the chat. And yeah, we are going to finish here. So, who do we want to raid? Is there anybody we want to raid first? Because it might be good to send the cool community awareness somewhere else as well. I'd be happy to do that if people are interested. But it's been really good fun to learn this game as we've gone through, because I've definitely found out a few things I didn't know before. Because it's not massively clear, if I'm going to be honest. You're out of server slots? Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm going to just mute the desktop audio just so we don't get browser coming through. Not that we would, but I just want to make sure. So you're going to... No, exact. Not... I wouldn't say problematic. I wouldn't say problematic, Jixie. I'd just say different. Let me just grab my channels and see. Do we have anyone to raid? Let's raid. Oh, hold on. Let me just see what's being played here. Oh. I'm not sure yet. So I'm not sure how long they're going to be online. But let's raid a previous participant of the Design for Every Gamer program in terms of the streams. That being the wonderful Natonator. I think it's this command. Let's see. Oh, it might not be. There we go, let's try this. There we go. So the raid should be beginning. Yeah. That's the bot you just messaged, but that's fine, I saw it. No, they're in it. No, as in, we did the streams last year, didn't we, Jukesy? That's what I mean. But yeah, go and say hello to Natonator for me and share all the amazing positivity, good vibes and support. They're playing Tavern Manager Simulator, apparently, which is very interesting indeed. According to what I just saw there. But all that remains for me to say is I've been Sightless Combat. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is in your part of the world, whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.